welcome to another podcast, episode 267?
7.
267?
Yeah.
I don't know.
To issue 267.
Yeah, we're in the era where the numbers are still important.
We're almost at the silver age of the podcast era.
Silver age of comics. Oh, weird. What you reading? What you gonna read? It is currently the hottest day
Of
since
my life.
records began.
Oh.
I don't like when they say
Until
that.
the last
When
record.
did the record? When was the record taken?
6 months ago? 3 months ago? Earlier this
2
year?
seconds ago. It
Yeah,
is.
earlier this year.
Not to give the game away, but it's Tuesday the 5th.
Oh.
We are but 2 boys away from the fifth and final season, technically, of Top Boy.
So we find
Connor
out who
has
becomes on
watched-
top. Nothing!
Ah.
Matt Smith took over, you can blame him. If he cameos in the season, fair enough.
Speaking of Matt Smith and Netflix,
Ooh.
Last Night in Soho's on there.
Oh,
It is.
when
And as someone who has not yet picked up
you
my physical media release of it, I'm going to watch it again.
Downtown. Yeah.
Exola Pace and Diana Rigg. She's also in this, and Matt Smith. He's trying to assault you. So honestly, Last Night in Soho was such a good. Like it was.
It was
I
an
think,
amazing time.
Was it my favourite film of
I
2021?
think it was.
What
it
else
was-
happened in 21?
I mean, No Way
21.
No Way Home, Venom
Good
2.
song for me.
No Way Home, because we saw the trailer for Amazing Spider-Man 3 /
Spider-Man
Tom
New
Holland
Home.
4 in Spider-Man New Home. Yeah.
Shout out to Teaser Pro, but
The pro bracket air quotations, yeah.
of all the fan trailers I've seen for a new Spider-Man film, the Andrew Garfield one was by far the better of the two.
And believable.
Mainly because the superimposed shots from Spider-Man 3 with the homecoming face mask.
Texture, yeah.
And I was like, oh, this
In
is
fairness,
bad.
I liked in the Spider-Man 3 sort of church shot, I liked the close-up Venom-ish
The-
custom texture of the symbiote
the
logo.
original
Yeah.
Secret Wars dark costume emblem.
Emblem, yeah. Big and
Good.
bulky. Didn't go with his head, but, you know.
Yeah. But
Pro.
Back to Last Night in Soho. I think it went up on. I want to say yesterday because Edgar Wright did a post on Instagram, and he doesn't do that all too often and regular. So he spoke about go and enjoy it. It's on that streaming service that I'm not gonna name to show favoritism for, and it was like know what I'm gonna watch? Last Night in Soho. Absolute banger of a film.
It is number 4 in the film charts as of today.
All right.
Number 4.
Let's guess. I'm going to go above it is currently
Shit.
You're So Not Invited to My Bar Mitzvah.
Where's the top 10 on here? Top 10 Secrets and Mysteries? Well, I didn't even search that.
Go on the main
Yeah, I am on the page.
Yeah, and then
Top 10 TV programs. I don't want
what
programs.
film is.
Yeah, TV programs about friendship. I don't want
Oh.
fucking TV.
Godzilla vs. Kong's on there.
Yeah, Hollywood films. Popular on Netflix.
I hate that they changed the layout of where these things go.
Recently added. Yeah, they've
added.
completely
Oh.
changed it. But that's it. I'm at the bottom. New and hot. What's new and hot? Coming soon.
Me.
Everyone's watching. Well, these don't say what number they are.
These are all coming. Are these all coming soon, or are these?
No, these are just everyone's watching,
Are they?
but you don't say what the
Fucking
top
hope
10.
so.
Top
Like,
10
comment,
are.
subscribe.
It's just
It's so hot. It's like
Films, that's what we
31
want.
degrees. I spent the day while you're searching.
yeah. Sorry. So, all right. You want to guess the top 3 because
So
we-
if number 4 is number 4 still Last
it's
Night in
Soho. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
So I'm gonna guess number 3 is You're So Not Invited to My Bar Mitzvah.
It's number 2.
Oh, because that's apparently his highest rated film ever, and I do want to watch it. And I will
Adam
get round to
Sandler's
watching
career
it. Like,
resurgence.
I've
Yeah.
got 4 more episodes of
Top Boy.
Netflix season 2 of Top Boy, and then at the time of recording this, that's 2 days from the next and final season, which will probably. It's only 6 episodes though in the new season.
Ooh,
So
short.
Netflix did a. I'll get back onto that after. So number 1 is I don't know, probably something I've never heard of.
I mean, it's not a current film. It is an old throwback of a movie which I haven't seen,
Was it
and I don't know
Oz?
why it's number 1. No, more recent, a lot more recent than 1939 or whenever it came out. I think I'm
True
right.
Grit.
No, kind of close in release, but not. Do you want
Gangster-
the year? Do you want the
Gangster
year of the movie?
Yeah.
2008.
2008. Oh.
Like a really random.
2008 westerny kind
I
of
mean,
thing. Is that what you're saying?
It's a
Gangster.
vacation takes a dangerous turn. That's all it is.
RV.
No.
I don't know. What is it?
The Ruins. Never heard of
seen
it. 2008, an hour and 31 minutes.
Alright.
A vacation in Cancun takes a dangerous turn for 4 young Americans when a mysterious tourist persuades them to join an archaeological dig. Basically, Indiana Jones, not...
On acid.
Yeah, apparently.
So
but then
number 3. They clone Tyrone.
No.
Have you watched
That
that?
I haven't yet, no.
It starts off, it's an
Oh
intriguing
my
mystery,
God.
It's a bit too slow.
This movie... I mean, I've just gone through the whole 10, but number 10...
Right,
It's
well,
the biggest-
Start off at number 10 and go up.
It's the biggest pun of all time.
And then
Do you have to guess for 10? Think about 10.
10.
10.
Tenet.
Yes.
Oh, Tenet.
Tenet is number 10. Why is it on number top 10 on Netflix?
Because it came off Prime, went on Netflix. I watched it. Still don't get it.
Tenet.
Still think it's very well shot.
Mm.
But, I'm just glad that, I think it gave Christopher Nolan a bit of a fucking reality check because it was like, no one's gone to see it. Yeah, because everyone's at home, Chris, because there's COVID.
We couldn't
must
get-
go to the cinema to see what I, Chris Nolan, have created. He sounds like a fucking Skeksis from fucking Dark Crystal. Chris Nolan.
I'm going to see the cinema.
Go on.
Even the world is
So,
ruined.
number 9.
I mean, I've not heard of this movie. Is it 2023? It is a 2023 movie.
Oh.
On Netflix. But
Okay.
I've not heard of it.
Go for it.
A day and a half.
I mean, I can watch it, add it to my list of 30 odd films I've seen because I've not got a Cineworld card.
Number 8
Oh,
is another random movie.
I feel like there's got to be an Equalizer film on there with the new one coming out.
No.
Okay.
No.
Number 8.
Jackass. But which number?
2.5.
Number 2, unrated version. Which could be 2.5, but yeah.
Wow, what a guess.
Yeah.
Bet I can't do that again.
Number 7, I would just say it's a DCEU movie.
Justice League.
No, thank goodness. That's the one thing they got right. It's one of the better ones.
One of the better ones. They wouldn't have the good ones on there though. Wonder Woman.
No.
Shazam.
No.
Birds of Prey.
Think Chris Nolan, what I'm going to do with not just the Man of the Bat, but from the sky.
Man of Steel.
Yes.
Oh, dear. No, it's not as bad as people think.
Yeah, no, Man of Steel is number 7. Number 6 is an interactive movie, which again I've not heard of. So it's going to be one of those. Oh look, get my
Bandersnatch.
joystick. No, the Second Coming. No,
Bear Grylls adventure guide thing.
no. It's a rom-com. It's called Choose Love. Never heard of it,
No.
but it's an interactive movie.
Go on next.
Number 5, another random movie from 2021. Again, I don't know why this is on here because I don't think there's anything related to this franchise on here, but it's another franchise movie from 2021.
Mm-hmm.
It's a video game. It's based on a video game,
Sonic.
I should say. No. It's age 15, so it's nothing to do with Sonic or Mario.
Oh, I don't know then.
Resident Evil. Welcome to Raccoon City. I don't know why on earth that's on here.
Fucking hell, what a load of shit.
So then number
then you
4
got
is Soho.
Soho.
And then number 3 is it's a kids movie. 2018 kids movie. Based on a novel.
Based on a novel. Is it live action or animated?
This particular version is animated. It may have been adapted before, previously.
Oh, I don't know. Something that I don't care about. Go.
Dr. Zeus is the Grinch?
Oh, the Benedict Cumbersnatch Grinch.
Yes. Yeah,
Wow.
randomly. Again, this is such a random
Christmas
top
film
10.
trending in because they normally put more Christmas films on it like post September. Like,
Yeah,
as it gets
yeah.
towards Christmas season, then they're like, oh, we know you want to watch these ones, so they're all on things we have to pay for them, but then we'll start putting them on, and then you'll have them on there by like Christmas or just
Because-
after, and then
yeah.
January. Okay, cool. So speaking of Netflix, there was
They're not going down the pan yet.
not yet.
Not yet.
So they shared
Oh.
some screen grabs of some stuff. We'll start with the thing that it was the last one. It's the least important
Okay.
at the moment.
Least spoilerific.
After 6 seasons, 7 years, and 3 casts, The Crown Netflix comes to an end later this year.
Oh.
We'll be back for more soon, but here's a hint of what's to come in our final season. And it is so it's a church pew, and you have a order of service. So, do you want me to read it?
You can do, yes.
Service of prayer and dedication following the marriage of His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales and Her Royal Highness the Duchess of Cornwall, St George's Chapel, Windsor Castle, Saturday 9th of April 2005, 2:30 p.m.
Okay.
Which is the wedding of Charles and Camilla.
Ah.
to come in the final season. No Elizabeth Debicki. When I first read, when I saw the image, scrolling through TikTok, Twitter, I'll just call everyone still calls it Twitter. So, and saw the Duchess of C. I was like, oh, it's the royal wedding of William and Kate.
Yeah.
But no, it'll be the they'll probably get to that because that's got to be early on, maybe in the season, because it'll be another 10 episodes. So we should cover right up to present day. Whether they'll allude to the passing or include the passing of
Queen Elizabeth
and Her Royal Highness the Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh. We don't know. But what they also did was they shared some plot synopsis and titles.
Ooh.
So for Top Boy season 3, 5 overall, they showed the whole episode list. Only 6 episodes.
Oh.
So we've got 10, 8, and 6.
10, 8, and
but
6.
It's 51, 49, 55, 41, 49, and 56 minutes.
Almost doing a Disney Plus.
Yeah, so it's as long as it needs to be. I mean, it's getting back to the earlier seasons where there were only 4 episodes, so you only had 45 minutes for 4 weeks anyway. So, but this will be out all at once, so I'll probably try and get it done in a couple of days. So we know the episode titles are Step Back, The Tour, Birthday Party, The Food Is Killing Us, Has It Come to This, and the final episode is called If We Are Not Monsters. And they blurred out the spoiler bits in the plot synopses. They did the same
for Sex Education.
For Sex Education season
4,
the final season as well. But they did it for at first because they did it in 2 pictures because everyone was like, "Fuck, there's only 4 episodes." But then the second picture was the other 4 episodes.
You can imagine if that was only 4 episodes.
But yeah, an interesting marketing strategy. Not much you can go on from it. I won't read it out because for people that are still looking forward to both seasons of those shows, there's probably still it can send you down a road to kind of what you're looking at. So,
but episode 8 is not to literally go against what you just said. But episode 8 of Sex Education is almost an hour and a half, 83 minutes.
Oh, give us the because I've not got the screenshots.
What titles?
What are the times for the episodes?
Okay,
so
each
1 to 8.
Each title is literally just episode 1, 2. They haven't got a snazzy title. So you've got 54 minutes, 51 minutes, 54 minutes, 55 minutes. So that's the first half, and then you got 54, 64 for episode 6. So just over an hour, 58 minutes, and then the last one's 83 minutes. So the finale's got a lot to
do.
Wrap
and
up.
A long season.
Yeah.
Longer than some seasons.
And there's going to be at least a 20-minute goodbye sequence before Asa Butterfield regenerates and becomes Ncuti Gatwa and Doctor Who. It's going to be a good old wrap-up and passing of the torch and never see you again.
Ncuti Gatwa turns into David Tennant in Sex Education.
That's how it is.
What?
Wait, what the hell is going on? Yeah.
I know this school. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I know this school.
Because I'm going through the news bits on my phone like I normally do, but there's also a lot of screenshots here from the Arsenal game that just happened because I did get a bit excited that we beat Manchester United in the last minute.
Oh.
So apparently a rumour has been debunked that Ben Affleck will not be appearing as Matt Murdock / Daredevil in Deadpool 3, despite rumours he's being spotted on set earlier in the year. I would hold off on that because we genuinely don't know, and we've been played before that people aren't in stuff when it's big multiverse things. Andrew Garfield. We've seen the Tick Tick Boom footage in Amazing Spider-Man 3.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch Tick Tick Boom?
No, I did. I loved it.
Honestly, so good.
Loved it.
It's one of the reasons why, or another reason for Netflix, get your shit together with your physical media releases.
Yeah, exactly. I'll
'Cause
definitely
I
add
would
it to
own
the
Tick Tick
collection.
Boom.
Yeah.
Tick Tick Boom was a fucking revelation.
I feel like it's on a physical release of some sort in America, but unfortunately it doesn't.
We are not in
worldwide.
America. No. But later this month we'll be getting season 20 of the collection, so that's good.
Oh,
that's very good,
this
very
month.
Good, very nice.
Oh.
We miss another screening, but fuck you, BFI. Well, don't, because we want tickets and we want to go. But for someone not returning for Deadpool 3 to someone possibly returning for Deadpool 3 and more.
And more?
If you had to guess,
Please, sir, may I have some more?
An early 2000s Marvel hero, previously owned by Fox, to return in Deadpool 3, and to possibly return in Secret Wars that is not Hugh Jackman, who would it be? Go on. I can see the cogs turning behind Connor's eyes.
I'm doing
He's
sound
desperately,
Wait.
desperately trying not to say.
You
Lady
just said
Deathstrike.
You just said from the. You said from the Fox movies.
Fox
you didn't
movies.
specifically, you didn't specifically say X-Men, did you?
No.
I sort of just blanked that
Could
bit,
be
and you
from-
said and Secret Wars.
Mm.
Wesley Snipes, just to throw a name out there,
Oh, it's a good guess.
but no cigar.
And you are correct now.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I haven't
Good,
heard anything
I'm
about
not
Wesley
yet.
Snipes.
Still dressed in black.
I thought I saw it. Is it a de-aged Nick Cage? I thought I saw it.
Johnny Blaze, Ghost Rider,
Nick Cage, yeah.
reportedly set to be played once again by Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Will,
That could have been
will
PS3
possibly-
Nick Cage.
will be returning reportedly for Deadpool 3 and have a biggish role
Big-ish role.
in, not the biggest, but
Yeah,
a biggish role
big
in
role.
Avengers Secret Wars.
Mm. What the hell?
I am here. I'm here for
A
Nick
big
Cage.
role.
I'm here for fucking Eric Banner, and I'm here for Ewan Grufford
Especially if it's unbearable.
teaming up with. Sorry to cut you off.
No.
Cumberbatch Strange, Downey Jr. from another universe, because they will, because you're not going to have every Marvel character that's ever existed on the screen together at once, and you're not going to have the definitive interpretation of Iron Man. It's Tobey Maguire, Huge Ackman,
Huge Ackman.
Ryan Reynolds, and
Oscar
Chris
Isaac.
Evans as someone.
Chris
Either
Evans as
Captain
someone.
America or the Human Torch. I don't
Or
care.
both.
Oh, both. Green screen. Do it as a note, like Nomad beard, and then
Yeah,
normal
exactly.
shaven face Chris Evans is Human Torch, and that's how we distinguish, because that's how simple cinema works.
Yeah. Simpletons.
I'm here for the original version of the Avengers, which Ben Affleck Daredevil, Nick Cage Ghost
Oh my
Rider,
God.
Wesley Snipes Blade, Eric Banner Hulk, Tobey Maguire
Oh, yeah.
Spider-Man, and Hugh Jackman
Jackman
Wolverine,
Wolverine.
because he was meant to
Shit.
cameo in
Shit.
Spider-Man, but they couldn't. I think they couldn't get the costume together
Oh,
to
yeah,
do it
yeah.
to shoot the cameo. And there's a deleted scene where Ewan Grufford morphs into Hugh Jackman
Jackman's
in
face.
Fantastic Four in the first one, isn't it? It's the first Fantastic Four.
Yeah. That
Back
clip's
when
been
they
gone
toyed with,
viral.
we could be in the same universes, and then they went, no jokes, we can't do that.
No.
Lol, bye. Good times. Good times and crazy days. If it happens, I'm there for it. If it doesn't happen, I'm there for it. I'll still fucking watch it. Oh, the MCU died.
As long as it's
just
old man
fuck
unbearable.
off.
As long as it's old man unbearable weight of Johnny Cage.
Johnny Cage, no, that's his new name. He's Johnny Cage,
He's
and he's
Johnny
in Mortal
Cage.
Kombat now.
Yes, Johnny Cage.
Another character reportedly making an appearance, hence their debut in Deadpool 3, is apparently Kid Paul.
Oh, Kid Paul. I've not heard of that variation. I don't think I actually know that.
It's
Is it?
it's a young prepubescent Deadpool in a red hoodie but with the same mask.
Of course, original. Okay. He's not actually Deadpool's son. He's just a fan.
He's just like a universe where Deadpool is a kid.
He's just a universe. Fine. Okay. Kid Paul.
Kid
Who would
Paul.
you do a free guy situation? Get a Ryan Reynolds CGI'd like
Who's
dude?
the kid that played him?
Oh,
him.
Walker
it's meant to be
Scoble
him.
or something. Yeah.
It's rumored to be him. Like the kid, is that the same kid that like
That was in the Free Project,
the
the
word for
Adam
word
Project.
fucking recited the beginning of Deadpool 2?
I think so. Yes,
Yes,
Adam
him.
Project.
He's reportedly rumored to be playing Kid Paul.
I
if
mean,
he
that
does
makes
appear.
perfect sense. Yeah.
I'm here for it. And on to the Disney Plus era. The Agatha Harkness show has been retitled again.
Oh, third time now.
So we've gone
Fourth time?
from House of Harkness.
to Coven
Coven
of
of
Chaos to Darkhold Diaries,
Yes.
which sounds very mysterious and not interesting at all.
And more like a 90s witch fucking show. Like more like Buffy the Vampire Slayer or Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I'm there for
the
it.
Vampire Diaries, but with a witch.
Yes, the
Mm.
Witcher Diaries.
The Witcher Diaries. Toss a coin to your
You're a
Agatha.
witch, toss a coin to your Henry Cavill because he's unemployed now.
He's really lonely.
He's sad because I don't know, but he laughed no more. Oh, that's Tom Jones. Why, Agatha? The writers of Quantumania and Multiverse of Madness, Jeff Loveness and Michael Waldron, who were hired to write Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars, have both been laid off, apparently,
Dun,
and will
dun,
no
dun.
longer be writing those. I mean,
Wow.
can I say for Michael Waldron, that's a good decision for me because he did not come across well. Well, not that someone's been sacked.
No.
You know, I hope he finds work, but I think
He's
him
just been
writing an
dismissed.
Avengers movie is not what I want to see. When he kind of just sort of pulled the Illuminati, it was like, oh, they kind of need like a committee. So I was like, you know, I'll just make it the Illuminati. Like, what do the fans want to see? And that's why we have fucking John Krasinski, Mr. Fantastic. So, new writers, give it to fucking who are the writers? Like, who are the writers that normally do it? That have done like all the
What,
like the
multiverses?
Avengers films. That have done like they did Infinity War, Endgame, Winter Soldier, all those kind of things.
Writers.
I don't think it's Purvis and Wade because they did all the James Bonds. So while Connor's searching for that, and on the subject of James Bond, David Desmolchin,
Christopher Marcus and Stephen McFeely.
Marcus and McFeely, that's the ones.
Yeah.
Get them to write it. Like I know they've had a long old time of writing superhero films, but fuck me, they know how to at least balance everything well.
They do.
So on the subject of a James Bond writer, when I mistook Neil Purvis and I forget his name, David Wade, the writers of the majority of basically the Brosnan and the Craig films. David Desmolchin wants to play a James Bond villain.
Fine.
Trust me when I say that I can bring something to an enemy of 007. Yes.
Yeah.
Here for
Yeah.
it.
Fine. I'm okay with that.
I think he'd be better than Rami Malek because I think Rami Malek was cast off of, the back of Mr. Robot, his performance in Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
More of a star, like playing the villain. Whether it's the writing, and we know famously he wasn't available to be on set a lot of the time, so maybe that's why he wore a mask in the earlier stuff in the film.
Sure. Yeah.
Because, easy body double. But that character just doesn't work for me as a Bond villain, especially like of the Craig era when you've got, Le Chiffre, you've got Raoul Silva, Dominic Green's obviously shit in Quantum of Solace. And as great as he is cast-wise, he didn't manage to, and like by his own admission, Christoph Waltz did not hit the heights that he wanted to with Blofeld. I just think whatever his name is from fucking No Time to Die is just the worst of the bunch.
Saffron.
Edward Safran, because everyone thought he was going to be revealed to be playing Dr. No, like you and everyone.
Yeah.
The whole thing is, but these names mean nothing to James. They mean it to us because they were previously in the series.
Yeah.
Anywho, do you want some more sad news? Oh
Sure.
no, Doctor Strange 3.
Oh, that's sad. Very sad. Very depressing.
Before we get onto it, is rumoured to be in the works and adapting the Time Runs Out comic storyline.
That's a fairly
which
recent one.
Which
is
I've
it?
not read, but I've heard nothing but good things about from friends I know that read comics. The film will pick up right where we left off in Multiverse of Madness. The Black Priest will be seeking out Doctor Strange to help fix the dying multiverse as a result of his incursions happening across timelines. Here for it.
Finally.
Do you know what I'm here for? I'm here for a
Fine.
Doctor Strange movie where it's a Doctor Strange movie and not a... Because as much as Multiverse of Madness was a strange movie, it was a... Here's
Pun intended.
The shifting templates of the multiverse and the saga and the future of the MCU in general. Which, as much as it was that, it was meant to be a Doctor Strange sequel as well. That us fans of the Scott Derrickson original have been waiting for since 2016. So hopefully Doctor Strange 3... back on the right track, maybe.
Hopefully, and can hopefully sort of pinpoint as to where the saga's going to go and how we're going to get to the likes of the dynasty and the war that will be secret no more and everything. How we're going to get to all of that.
We shall find out. But in more sad news from Disney, this was a little while ago, maybe just under a month ago. Disney shut down the Singapore studio that made the Clone Wars. The studio was founded in 2004. As the lead studio for Star Wars: The Clone Wars, which I assume is both versions because if it opened in 2004, that was a year after the Flash animation one, so that would have been like the movie and the whole series of Clone Wars.
The good one.
But do you want some good news about Doctor Who, Connor?
Yes, Matt Smith is back.
Matt Smith is back.
He never went.
Well, Ncuti Gatwa posted something on his Instagram story, him doing a workout at the gym. Saying season 2 is coming, which a lot of people are taking the fact of the second season of his version of Doctor Who. A lot of people saying that the way he talks in interviews leads everyone to believe he's going to be a 2-season Doctor and not a 3-season Doctor. I hope not. I think that I get the whole thing of 3. minimum, like, you know, typecasting arcs if done well and carried off and they pay off well.
Season 2.
You know, David Tennant, the only one so far that the arcs have been consistent and not just fuck, slap that, do this together at the end, bye. Like the end of Series 7 and, you know, 90% of the Jodie Whittaker era, because I love the Jodie Whittaker era as a whole, looking back at it more now than I did watching it. You know, go back to our previous episodes where we talked with Will, Mike, and Andy about it. But
why has he worded it like season 2? That's the question. Is it if
well,
his
like
era?
a second, it's like his second season.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're resetting the production codes
Season
again,
15.
because they reset them for series 5. Because I think of like season 5 is boring and a lie, because it's like, you know, it's season 34, it's like series 1 kind of thing, and it was like no.
Mm-hmm.
But then for series 6 onwards, reset the codes back to 6, 7. And I think the codes have stayed the same, and, you know, they might reset the codes for thingy, but all that does is, from a production standpoint, reset them. It's still going to be marketed as series 14 and 15 regardless.
Yeah, thank
because
goodness.
they're not going to go back to...
Rightfully so.
But it's also, we're far enough removed now that they could start marketing it as series 1 again, but that would only make sense if there had been a big break like there was between 89 and 2005. The 14th season of Doctor Who reads... I forget which magazine, is it Empire? The 14th season of Doctor Who begins streaming in November as part of the 60th anniversary, the show's 60th anniversary, and will be available on Disney Plus globally for fans outside of the UK. When is it? The 3-hour-long special episodes, as in 3 hours, not as in 3 hours.
3
it's
long
not Oppenheimer,
episode.
it's 60 minutes,
good.
3 times.
Thank goodness.
Episodes of Doctor Who will be available from November 2023, with a Christmas special dropping in December. So that kind of confirms the 3 anniversary specials
And
and
Christmas.
a separate Christmas one, which
but we
we'd alluded to.
still don't have dates in November yet. It's just the month
And
of
I
November.
think those November ones will lead into, because we saw Christmas decorations on sets from Set Photos in Camden last year, will lead into the Christmas
the big
episode.
Christmas finale, yeah.
Christmas special dropping in December, and a new season dropping in spring 2024. So similarly confirming the old routine and adage of spring is the best time to watch the new Doctor Who, which it is.
Yeah.
And that there's been confirmed that, you know, there will be another season and a Christmas special between that. So I'm happy with 9 episodes a year. If we get it every year, that's fine by me. Bring back the box sets. Bring back Confidential.
Yeah, definitely bring back Confidential.
And bring back the Doctor crossing over into other BBC shows, apparently.
Ooh.
Because as part of the 60th anniversary celebrations of the show, we will have unofficial crossovers with other BBC shows, which has happened before. Like, did you ever watch Extras?
Yeah, no, but I've been meaning to.
David Tennant's in
he's
that. So
in that.
the Ricky Gervais show, Extras, is you know, he's an extra.
Mm.
And there's a bit with an unmade Doctor Who. It's basically... In another reality, it's like a parody Doctor Who episode with David Tennant, and I think it was filmed like 2008, 2009.
Okay.
So probably about the time he knew he was leaving, but it's like a nice cameo, and it's like, oh, this would have been a great Doctor Who episode to watch. These shows will include The Traitors, the Claudia Winkleman show where they sit around a big table and like, who's the traitor? We need to get him out so we win this show and the money.
The Traitors.
The one I'm most interested about, Inside Number 9.
Oh.
Here for that. Maybe. This all screams, once I've read it out, you'll probably think the same. Not Going Out, House of Games,
Yeah.
and Mrs. Brown's Boys. This screams like it could be a Children in Need style,
type special.
Special mini-sode thing, which I'm also here for because we've had a lot of that in the past. We would be Children in Need, Comic Relief. We've had special mini-sodes that have, ended up being part of the media tie-ins for it, which I'm here for. Especially with Inside Number 9 because they're not making any more episodes of that. They filmed, I think we get Series 8 this year, Series 9 next year, and then they've said they're going to have a bit of a break. Not that it's done, but it's kind of going to go away for a little bit because they've spent, especially the last 4 or 5 years, because they got commissioned for 3 more seasons at once, like a couple of years ago, I think. So they've kind of, Shearsmith and Pemberton have been working hard on that, so I don't see that being a big thing.
Or
It
what?
would be a nice little, I'd love a sort of kind of parody Comic Relief style sketch with those 3, like David, Reece Shearsmith and Steve Pemberton in. I think that'd be great.
Or what if this is some kind of 2005, we go back to Series 1 Bad Wolf, where, like Doctor Who did Big Brother for not for the majority of episodes, Big Brother Weakest Link.
Yeah,
but it was kind of an idea thrown into an episode where the
and
Doctor's
it was
basically in
shows
like
of that, shows of that time.
of that time. Yeah,
Because it was Big Brother. How to?
Weakish
It was
Link.
Trini and Susanna.
Yeah, that's right. The
strip you
model
naked
things.
and fucking
Yeah,
get John Barrowman to pull something out of his
Mm.
ass, which apparently he probably did on set at the end of
he
the day.
probably did. Yeah, definitely did.
Should've just
Trini and
said, "Sorry,
Susan.
John." And
Weakest Link. Yeah, it's those three.
And then they, allude to fucking what's their name? Linda with a Y, like alludes
Linda with
to
a Y, yeah.
various other shows that are on the game station.
Mm.
Possibly.
I'd love something of that ilk.
I don't want a full episode of Mrs. Brown's Boys with David
No,
Tennant.
no,
in.
of
I don't want
course,
to drag
no.
David Tennant through the mud.
Ooh, shots fired.
Do you not like Mrs. Brown's Boys? I liked it when it was a series. When it was series 1, 2, and 3, 2009 to 2011. You had a series a year. You had a Christmas special, I think, starting after between the first and second, or second and third. And then all they did was Christmas specials every year after 2011, including the year just gone, and including we'll have another 2 this year.
Oh God.
So it was Christmas specials, and then it was Christmas and New Year specials, but sort of sometimes 2 in December, sometimes 1 in December, 1 like on New Year's. So you kind of had them, but there's only so much Mrs. Brown's Boys you can do with the same entrappings of it's a Mrs. Brown's Boys episode of Christmas, it's a Mrs. Brown's Boys episode of Christmas. Like for 11 and a half years, essentially, that's all we've had is Christmas specials. So I'm not really interested in Mrs. Brown's Boys anymore. That being said, it would be nice for it to actually be a 6-episode series again, because I think while it's not the worst comedy the BBC's ever made, it's it's okay, it's serviceable. My grandparents like it. A lot of people I know like it. Parents age-wise sort of thing. So maybe that'll be different, but I'm not holding out hope. I'll probably watch it on catch up on iPlayer. I won't go and out my way to seek it, because I've actively avoided watching the Mrs. Brown's Boys Christmas specials for like the last 5 years, because they've just been the same thing. Spinning electric tree thing that they always get, like a tree with an electric gimmick that goes wrong and hurts Mrs. Brown. And I've seen it live, like I've seen some of the live show, which is essentially versions of the episodes that I think work better.
Yeah.
Because they try and go for the live show feel, but it's a closed set studio audience, but they break the fourth wall a lot of the time. To anyone that's not seen it, check it out. Maybe only watch like the first 4 Christmas specials, because after a while, I think it was after like 2014, I was kind of like, this is the same thing. I'm not watching this anymore, even though I had enjoyed what had come out of the episodes before. I was kind of done with it. But speaking of controversial opinions on stuff, Connor.
Yeah. What's next? Hit us with the next opinion. What is controversial?
Hang on. Sorry, I just had a text that I've got to just read the thing for. So controversial. Someone did an opinion on Batman films.
Oh, so Batman and Robin's their favourite.
Well, I don't know. Sorry, I just sent that. I'll cut that. Be sure to cut that out in post. So someone, at Mandy Who on Twitter, and I'm going to call you out because this is a shocking list. So there are 10 films
10 movies.
ranked from 10 to 1. Do you want me to go?
Linear order.
So do you want me to go from bottom to top?
Yeah, bottom to top. Yeah. Hit us with the painful one last. So what is officially the worst movie according to this person's opinion? Out of all 10. Robert Pattinson's The Batman. Wow.
Batman's number 10.
Wow, okay.
Number 9.
Great list. Yeah.
Justice League.
How is that even above Robert Pattinson? That's disgusting.
It gets worse. Number 8, Batman Begins.
What? Okay.
Number 7, Zack Snyder's Justice League. This is really going to get you.
Yeah.
Number 6, Suicide Squad, 2016.
Hang on.
Number
My
5,
soul.
Number 5, The Dark Knight Rises.
Ah?
Wait, it's only getting worse. Number 4, alright, the next 2 I can agree with, alright? Lego Batman movie, number 4.
Fine.
Number 3, The Dark Knight.
Fine. At least they're
in that region.
Yeah, exactly. At least they're in that.
Number 2,
Batman Batman Forever.
Is 2023's The Flash.
Huh?
All right, let me see if you can guess number one.
So basically, it counts shit that isn't a Batman movie.
Yep.
DC, that's got a bat in it. Batman versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
No, it's a DC film with Batman in it. Batman is in the title.
Batman's in the title. So not Batman and Robin. I'm guessing something like Batman Forever.
Nope.
But Batman's in the title.
Yep.
You've already said BVS, haven't you? That was number one. Oh,
Number one is Batman v Superman: Dawn of Jaundice. Now, someone quoted, I don't know what the reply was because I missed that, but her reply, I'm assuming it's to her, possibly.
Wow.
Their reply
Yeah.
is, I didn't include 89 or Returns because I don't include garbage.
What?
Which
What
I
is
get,
she
I
on?
get that if you're gonna, Batman and Robin, it's hot garbage, but
What?
it's more enjoyable than at least half of those films.
10-6. Like, you're joking.
So if you had to, so this is your main challenge for today.
My challenge of today.
Yeah.
Or the audience's challenge.
So including those 10 films,
Including those 10
plus
films,
the Burton Schumacher stuff,
yeah? Uh-huh.
and Adam West's Batman 66.
Fine. Movie in the series?
Rank the movie.
Yeah.
Rank me
So that would
the
be...
15 Batman films. And that is the big thing, and that's what we'll do, and then we'll end. Because there's not
Okay.
much else going on, because it's fucking boiling in this
It's
room.
fucking
Let
boiling.
me just turn this...
Okay.
Bit on a one.
So, what is officially the worst Batman-related film project?
Including those films. So including
Yeah.
Flash, Suicide Squad, Justice League. Do you want me to do mine while you think about it?
Yeah, just because there's so many Batman properties.
Alright.
Yeah.
Because he's barely in it. Suicide Squad's at the bottom.
Fine. Yeah, I was going to kind of go with that. It was either between that and Justice League for me, just I can't stand it.
I'd then say Dark Knight Rises.
Okay.
It's fucking convoluted as shit.
Hmm.
No, you know what? Batman v Superman. Because let's get them out of the way. And let's get the Flash down there.
Yeah.
Then Justice League, Rises, Batman and Robin, Zack Snyder's Justice League. I just didn't, I didn't gel with it.
There's so many names. I'm
Lego.
sort of writing them down.
I'd go
Batman and Robin.
Batman Forever, Lego Batman movie, Batman 89. No, Batman Begins, Batman 89. And then my top three would be Returns, Dark Knight, the Batman.
I'm sort of writing it down because again,
Go on
how
then.
many times have I heard Batman in the last minute and a half?
Oh, sorry, 66 would be
66, yeah.
under Batman Begins.
Batman.
Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
Begins like Batman vs Superman.
I
Suicide
kind
Squad.
of I wish that while I'm padding time while you think here, which is quite
okay.
clever of me.
Yeah.
The ending of Dark Knight Rises would have redeemed, I think, 90% of the film, as he's carrying that atomic bomb through the streets. If he'd gone, some days you just can't get rid of a bomb, and then I would have gone, you know what? For that line alone, B+.
1, 2, 3,
Should have
4,
15.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm missing 2. Lego Batman movie's one of them, and then
66.
no, I've got that.
Forever Returns.
Yeah, I've got all the live action stuff. 66, 89 Returns. I've gone chronological. 66, 89 Returns, Forever, Batman and Robin, Begins, Dark Knight, DK Returns, BVS, Suicide Squad, Justice League, Snyder Cut, Flash, Lego Batman movie, and
the Batman.
of course the most fucking recent one. Yeah, R-Bats.
You can include Mask of the Phantasm if you wish, because that would
No.
be top 5.
No, I mean it's a good movie, but controversial opinion. I don't think it's like top elite movie
But
tier.
would you agree that it's better than most of the stuff on this list?
No, it's at the bottom. Fuck that movie. No, that's the most controversial opinion in this whole discussion. No, it's animated. It sucks. No. Yeah. I think it would be top 5 realistically, but again, it's yeah.
The Lego Batman movie
In the good
coming
half.
out in 2017
17
was the best Batman film we'd had until the Batman
until the
and
Batman.
since the Dark Knight.
Yeesh. Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Going from bottom to top.
worst movie to feature the character of Batman. I'm gonna have to just do. I think I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Suicide Squad.
Yep.
He's
Well,
barely in
in it.
Yeah.
It's a cameo.
It's a scene.
If they're going to
Yeah.
count it, it should be at the fucking bottom.
It's
Because
a
it's not a Batman movie.
It's a scene.
It contains some Batman villains,
Mm.
but it's not a Batman movie.
Now I'm automatically going to Justice League, but I'm thinking, was he one of the okay elements in it? I know they ruined it. Like the movies are
can
ruined.
I just give you this before you
Yeah,
make
no,
that
no.
final decision?
Yeah.
Ben Affleck was the best thing about Batman vs Superman.
Yeah. He definitely worked for that
but,
movie.
But the film was shit, so that's
Yeah.
why it's low for me. But he was one of the he was a surprising element. It was the whole hate to reuse it, but people said Heath Ledger wouldn't be a good Joker, but he was a good Batman for what they wanted to do. I would say that he's the best thing about Batman v Superman, but also
100%.
the worst thing about Justice League 2017, because
He's the
physically,
worst thing.
mentally,
He's
he
suit.
does not want to be there.
Yeah.
And you can see it there. Whether it's the reshoots, whether it's the original version, I don't give a fuck. Ben Affleck does not want to be there and doesn't want to be Batman anymore. And he could have been DC's Robert Downey Jr. and made shitloads of money.
But he
bowed
chose
out
not
and
to.
and everyone would have been sad when his character died. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, no. Yeah, 2016 Justice League, get them both out of the way.
Alright.
Then I think I will go with. I mean, only if memory serves you right, but Dark Knight Returns. I mean, I don't.
Dark Knight Returns is the book.
DK. Dark Knight Rises. Why have I put Returns?
So Rises is third worst for you. Well done.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't hear your list because I was writing my list, but like we've gone
Mine
for the same bottom
mine
three.
Wasn't that low?
We've gone from the same bottom three or not?
I think Rises was fourth from bottom, but it's the worst one of that trilogy.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
fucking shit. The
Yeah.
time jumps alone.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rises is third from bottom.
Then I'd go with the Flash because it doesn't. Again, like the Suicide Squad situation, he's in it more than that, but he's not in it.
So you think there is a better George Clooney Batman performance than the Flash? You think there are two better? Well, there are two better Batman performances from Michael Keaton. Which there
I mean,
are.
shock horror. Yeah, that one's not a shock. But George Clooney, Batman, and Robin better than the
Had
Flash.
you put Flash above Batman and Robin, I think we would have had to have a punch up, which you would have immediately won.
Now hang on, let me go back in time. Let me run the sound effect of my water bottle. I'm running.
It's like the lightning.
Faster than speed of light. Right, I'm back.
Is that, can I just ask, is the shot of his tooth falling out actually in the end of the movie?
yeah,
Fuck me, that looks.
yeah.
so,
At the end, he's kind of like, and yeah, that's not real, but yeah,
that actually happened in that movie.
Yep.
What a piece of shit.
yeah,
Andy Muschietti, I thought better than you. It's,
Thought better
it's
than
studio committee.
yeah.
Okay.
Fuck it. So Flash, Snyder Cut, Suicide Squad. No, fucking hell. So Suicide Squad 2016, Justice League, The Flash, and DK Rises.
Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah. So that's 4 or 5 I've mentioned.
That's 4.
Right. So then I'm gonna go Batman and Robin.
Okay.
Get it out of the way.
I agree that Batman and Robin is better than those films.
I mean, do I agree with that?
I think I have a better time with Batman and Robin than I'd watch Batman and Robin over Batman Begins. Not saying it's a better film.
Yeah, no.
I have more fun with it. What
yeah.
killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age.
Yeah. True. I should mark an X next to them. There's just so many fucking names. So many names, so little time. So X.
Put a number next to them, as in what number
X.
you're giving them.
True.
That might help.
Yeah. Fucking last.
So 15, 14.
Yeah, 15. Then 14.
This
I'm
week's
changing-
episode is brought to you by QuickBooks. No, it's not.
I'm changing it on the air.
He's
my
changing
order.
it on the fly, ladies and
I am
gentlemen, which
changing
is I like doing these things for Connor, but also then I remember that he is so into actually
Slow.
doing
No.
these lists properly that he thinks
I
about them a
think
lot.
about, yeah, there's millions of universes calling out to me, like to quote Ezra Miller, but replace it with all the Batman. Batman's the key. They're all reaching out to me through the portals in my brain, and they're going, I'm the key to all this, but I'm not having none of it.
While we think about
so
it,
12
while you type,
12
look at the mirror of Joker. It's the Batman mask.
Oh yeah, nice.
Did you ever notice that?
I didn't.
No.
I actually didn't.
Oh, and Joker 2 is confirmed to be a musical with multiple musical numbers, according to someone that's working on it.
Applause, applause, applause.
I live for the applause, applause, live for the applause, applause.
BVS is next for me. Number 12, no 12, no 12.
Okay.
I think that's what I was up to.
BVS, I dig it.
I think. Then one more before we get to the good elite
The good stuff.
Well, actually, I was on number 11 because I forgot Batman and Robin. So, alright, now we're in the top 10.
Right, go on then.
Alright, so 10 will be. I think it's going to have to be 66.
Okay. I think it's a fair enough thing.
66. And then we're going to go. Oh no, now I've got 9 really good stuff. Lego Batman, R-Bats, Snyder Cut, Dark Knight, Begins, Forever Returns, 89. I will go then Forever, 9.
Yeah, you know what? Forever is vastly underrated.
It is vastly underrated. Val Kilmer's Jaw.
And I think I'm one of the people that. I think Returns is my favourite above 89.
Yeah, that's what I was going to go, yeah.
But Tim Burton doesn't like making Batman films. He likes making villain films with Batman in.
No, yeah.
Like it's a Danny DeVito, Michelle Pfeiffer movie with Batman in it.
Snyder Cut, as crap as that universe is number
okay.
8. It's number 8.
I mean, you're one of the people that have said it's a vast improvement on the original version of it.
It's the
but it also has
disgusting.
single-handedly fucked the DCEU into a hole in which
Yeah.
James Gunn is slowly pulling us out of, but changing everyone's face.
Yeah, for the best.
Make
So
it Clooney,
it's
James.
too high. It's not
Make
high
it Clooney,
up. It's
James.
not high up the
Ride
list.
the fucking wave, James.
No,
Make
you know
it
what?
George.
Last, make it
it
last.
Clooney.
No.
I don't give a fuck. John Hamm or George Clooney is all I will accept at this point. Because John Hamm is the once and future Batman. Give it to him. Let him have Dick Grayson Nightwing played by fucking Taron fucking Egerton. But
89, number 7. This list is getting hard now.
it's low for some people, but I can
It's
I can dig
respectful
on it.
mid-tier, like half.
Batman Begins is still in for you, and I'm
Returns. So
impressed.
I've got Returns,
Rises.
Begins, Dark Knight, Lego Batman movie, and R. Batterson. Yeah,
That's what you got left. Right, so
Yeah.
what are we in? Top 5 or top 6?
I think I've got 6 left. Yeah.
Go for it. So above.
So above 89, I would then put any of these in fairness, but I will then put Begins number 6.
Fair.
Okay, so then
From a critical standpoint, from an enjoyable standpoint,
yeah,
Batman Begins is just it's hard. They're hard watching, rewatching. Have you ever watched all
They're
3 in
intense movies.
one back to back
no,
session?
I'd have to.
I did
Like
that
Lord of the Rings
I
trilogy,
did
I'd
that a
have
couple
to.
of years ago, and it was like it's
Draining.
so hard because
Yeah.
there's so much. They're well made, and they're some of the best Batman. They're the best films. Like The Dark Knight is the best film,
Mm.
one of the best films ever made.
Yeah.
The Batman is a better Batman film,
Of course.
and it's that kind of thing of like there is a lot of movie in The Dark Knight. Like I love it, and maybe as time goes by, it slightly drops down as the best as my top Batman film, because there's just so much, and it should end at one point and continues and continues and continues, and I think it's getting a bit overrated, but that's for another day. So you've done Begins in the 6. So you're 5.
Batman Returns, Dark Knight, 2008, Lego Batman movie, R. Batterson. I've missed one somewhere. I've numbered them all, but maybe
You got Batman Forever still.
No, I did that one. That was number 9.
All right.
Have I just misplaced 16, 15, 14,
You've done 16.
13,
You shouldn't have
12,
16.
11? Oh, why have I got 16?
I don't know. It should be 15.
Fuck's sake, I've got. So I've wrote them all down, but I've just added an extra.
So no. So
number.
go to whoever number
15.
the lowest number was, and just
14.
take one off it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. 13.
Live on the air, folks. This kind of thing.
Yeah, well, fuck the
Um,
scripts, am I right?
May I take time to
12, 11. Oh, so that means
else have I got?
number. So Batman and Robin is in the top 10.
Oh no, but you know what? Fair play. Get those justice for the nipples.
Number 9. Number 8.
Number 7, 6, 5.
That one's number 7 then. Yeah, I think that's for. I don't fucking know at this point. There's so many fucking Batman in the last
Yep.
5 minutes.
Go on.
So I'll go with Returns then as the one above 89, whatever number that is, 6 or 5 or 4, I don't know. I've confused my list. Then Lego Batman movie.
Is number...
I think 3 according to this. So now I've got 2 left. After
So you did Returns.
Yes.
So Returns was 4.
Yeah, then Lego Batman. So
Yep.
then it literally is the ultimate 2, Dark Knight or R. Batterson. It was always going to be those 2 for me.
Go on, what are you going for?
And I'm going to then say Dark Knight is number 2, and something in the way for me to say R. Batterson is still the best Batman movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'd even go so far as to say that I think Lego Batman movie could go above... There's an argument for it to go as the second one and then have Dark Knight third.
Yeah.
Because it's the Spider-Verse thing of it's not afraid to take the piss out of the source material as well as give a deep and meaningful sort of, you know, edge to the story that it's telling, kind of thing, for me. Because I think Spider-Verse is one of, if not the best Spider-Man film, when you include all of them, and obviously live action wise would probably still be Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
But
I'll have to do that again in the future for different franchises
so
and genres.
Unanimously we were our Bats is top. Will the Batman Part 2, which is scheduled to begin filming in March of next year, is that going to come close, or will it be more of a
Batman and Robin,
more of a Dark Knight? Will it be more of a Batman Returns?
The Dark Knight's
Batman Forever
rises, but the downfall. I don't know. With Dark Knight's downfall.
Because I maintain the fact that if done right, the Matt Reeves Batman trilogy could be a lot better than the Christopher Nolan trilogy, because he's seeding stuff.
I think it will be.
It will be. In terms of actual Batman films, not from a technological, film making standpoint.
Point of view, yeah.
Because the Batman, nothing will be as well made as the Batman is as a film. The Dark Knight is as a film. The Batman's very well made, but it's also an out-and-out comic story. It's not. It's a Chris Nolan film with Batman in trappings around it.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I have high hopes because obviously it's got a lot to go up against. In terms of sequels in a trilogy, The Dark Knight, Empire Strikes Back, Godfather Part 2.
Jesus.
Considering how well the first part went, it's going to be fun to see.
Definitely.
And then do the Joker in the third one. Don't do the Joker next.
No.
If you're going to have the Joker be a main, I'm fine with
do
him
it in a quad if they extend the trilogy. Do in the fourth movie. Do 3 original. Do the Spider-Man route. Do villains that we haven't had on film yet.
Yes, I like that because we hadn't had Penguin.
Give us fucking Clayface.
We hadn't had Penguin in a film yet, and he's not been the main villain. First version Clayface.
Clayface, yeah.
That's if I look at a Batman film and say, could Clayface exist in this universe? And if he can't,
fine. Don't
give a fuck.
So
does Batman have a Robin? If he can't have a Robin, it's a less enjoyable universe. Because people have been fooled into thinking that he has to have been Batman for 10 years before he gets Robin. But it's not necessarily the case, because I think there was only 6 issues of Batman before Robin was Dick Grayson Robinson was introduced. So
okay, fine.
We shall see.
The more you know.
What are your predictions for the Batman Part 2, which is what we ended up talking about? And
well, give us your ranking. Give us everything Batman movie related.
Same Bat rank, same Bat channel, less Bat time. I don't know.
Bat time.
Give us the Bat addresses that they can.
So you can send us a Batmail to nerdbiblecontact@batmail.com, at gmail.com. And then you can find us across all the Batfield social medias across Pasty Sheep or Pasty Bats for this occasion, Pasty Sheep, across Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all the social medias, including the TikTok, the Bang Pals, the TikToks, and I'll stop with the Batman puns now, but you can find us review and react to things and trailers and reactions. Goodness will be on there on a more consistent basis. But yeah, send us your Bat lists, give us your Bat opinions, and if you dare, send us your Bat costume.
Oh dear.
Are we going to determine?
Not for us to wear,
no.
Fan art.
Yeah, fan art. If that's what you call photos, fan art.
Until then, we will see you in the next one.
We'll
see you in the next one. Watch the College Humor video. That was fun. Bye.